If you've scrolled through social media in the past week, we're sure you've heard the name DeepSeek. It's a powerful new addition to the world of AI tools that promises to change the way we find information. But this is not just another search tool. DeepSeek is built differently. It doesn't just fetch results, it understands them, processes them, and delivers answers in an almost human way. So, where did DeepSeek come from? How does it work? And is it really the next big thing in AI-powered search? Let's look into its history, unique developments, and some fascinating facts that you probably did not know. In the world of artificial intelligence, the loudest voices usually come from Silicon Valley. But in December 2023, a quieter force began working in the background: DeepSeek. It all started with a man named Liang Wenfeng, a figure as mysterious as the company itself. Unlike the usual Silicon Valley entrepreneurs, Liang is not just a college dropout with a startup dream. He studied electronic information engineering and computer science at Zhejiang University, but instead of jumping straight into AI, he first made his mark in quantitative trading. In 2016, he co-founded Highflyer, a hedge fund that used AI to analyze financial data and predict market movements. At the time, China's financial sector was not known for advanced AI, but Liang saw the potential. If the US could use AI to dominate trading, why could China not? His instincts were right. In 2019, Highflyer became the first quant hedge fund in China to raise over 100 billion yuan. With that, Liang had proven that AI was not just a tool, it was the future. But finance was only the beginning. By 2021, Highflyer had transitioned to using AI exclusively for its trading operations, and Liang started thinking bigger. AI was not just something to optimize financial markets. It could change everything. The problem was that China's AI industry was largely playing catch-up to American companies like OpenAI and DeepMind. While they led the way in AI research, most Chinese firms were just following in their footsteps. Liang did not want to be a follower. He wanted to build something that would put China on the AI map as an innovator in its own right. In April 2023, he took a bold step by launching DeepSeek Lab under Highflyer. The lab's purpose was clear: to develop AI models that could push beyond financial applications and into broader tech industry. At first, it did not attract much attention. The AI space was crowded, and investors were not convinced that DeepSeek could stand out. But Liang was playing the long game. He understood that the real battle was not just about algorithms, it was about the hardware. And before the US government imposed restrictions on China's access to high-end AI chips, he made a strategic move. He secured up to 50,000 Nvidia A100 graphics processing units, ensuring that DeepSeek had the processing power it needed to develop its models without relying on American suppliers. By May 2023, DeepSeek was ready to break away from Highflyer and operate as its own company. Investors who had initially been skeptical now saw that Liang was building a company that was not just another AI startup, but a serious competitor on the global stage. A year later, in May 2024, DeepSeek did something that no one expected. It released DeepSeek-V3, a large language model that was not just good, but exceptional. Unlike other AI models that came with high costs and complicated licensing, DeepSeek-V3 was designed to be powerful, efficient, and most importantly, affordable. Practically overnight, it forced some of China's biggest tech giants, ByteDance, Tencent, and Baidu, into a price war. DeepSeek's rise was impossible to ignore. Within weeks, it had gone from being a promising AI company to a disruptive force in the industry. But with its success came scrutiny. Governments worldwide started questioning how DeepSeek handled user data, particularly because its servers were based in China. Australia banned DeepSeek from government devices, citing security risks. Italy blocked its app, demanding clarity on data privacy policies. Several other countries began investigating whether DeepSeek posed a threat to national security. But while governments debated its risks, one thing was clear: DeepSeek had arrived, and it was here to stay. While it all started DeepSeek-V2, the lab was quick to release DeepSeek Coder V2, a model built specifically for coding, featuring 236 billion parameters and 128K token context length. Even more impressive, the price is just 14 cents per million input tokens and 28 cents per million output tokens. Compare that to OpenAI's rates, and you will see why developers started flocking to DeepSeek. But DeepSeek was not done. In 2024 and early 2025, the company launched DeepSeek-V3 and DeepSeek-R1, and that is when things got serious. success. DeepSeek-V3, a 671 billion parameter giant, did not just compete with OpenAI, it outperformed some of their best models while using fewer resources. Meanwhile, DeepSeek-R1 released in January 2025, focused entirely on reasoning, and it's already challenging OpenAI's O1 model and benchmarks. Now, if you were thinking, these massive models must cost a fortune to run, you would be wrong. DeepSeek has mastered efficiency in ways its competitors have not. Instead of throwing billions into brute force computing, DeepSeek focuses on smarter AI development. One of its biggest standouts is using a mixture of experts, MOE, architecture, which is basically like calling only the best experts in the room instead of making everyone work at once. This keeps costs low while still delivering top-tier performance. And DeepSeek is not hoarding its technology either. Unlike some companies that lock their best AI behind expensive paywalls, DeepSeek has been rolling out distilled models called DeepSeek-R1 Distill. These smaller, fine-tuned versions still deliver incredible results, but can run on less powerful hardware, making advanced AI more accessible. Despite all this success, DeepSeek is not in a rush to commercialize. It's not launching flashy consumer apps or trying to integrate AI into every gadget in your house. Instead, it is focused on research and development, which might explain why it has been partnering with AMD to use its instant graphic processing units and ROCm software for model training. This partnership helps DeepSeek optimize performance without burning cash, something many of its competitors can't claim. But what makes DeepSeek stand out is its pricing strategy. While OpenAI charges developers $15 per million input tokens and $60 per million output tokens, DeepSeek-R1 costs just 55 cents and $2.19 respectively. And because DeepSeek is open source friendly, it is helping small businesses, researchers, and developers get their hands on advanced AI without needing a $1 million budget. Simply put, DeepSeek has shown the world that bigger is not always better, but smarter always wins. It has proven that you do not need endless resources to build world-class AI, you just need to be efficient. And while OpenAI, Google, and Meta are still playing the scale game, DeepSeek is rewriting the rules, one high-performance model at a time. As of now, DeepSeek AI is worth less than a fraction of a cent. Its market cap is technically zero, yet in just 24 hours, it surged 163.90% with a trading volume of over $71,000. That kind of jump is not normal, but then again, nothing about DeepSeek is normal. But while DeepSeek is busy rising, the rest of the tech world is tanking. The moment DeepSeek announced its free AI assistant, investors panicked. Why? Because this was not just another AI chatbot. This was a direct threat to the billion-dollar AI economy. And by Monday morning, Wall Street was in full meltdown mode. Investors dumped AI stocks like they were on fire, and in a single day, Nvidia lost $593 billion in market value, the largest single-day loss in stock market history. This is not just a bad day at the office. This is a mass extinction level event, and it did not stop there. The entire Nasdaq took a 3.1% nosedive, with companies like Microsoft and Google getting dragged down with it. Even Broadcom and semiconductor stocks collapsed as investors questioned the future of AI itself. The logic is simple. DeepSeek has found a way to do what the biggest AI companies could not, but at a fraction of the cost. If AI is suddenly cheaper, more efficient, and open source, then why would businesses keep paying a premium for Nvidia's chips or Microsoft's cloud AI services? However, it was not just AI companies that felt the impact. Nuclear energy stocks, which had been booming thanks to AI's insane energy demands, crashed. Vervit Holdings, a company that builds the physical infrastructure for AI data centers, lost nearly 30% of its value overnight. For the past 2 years, tech giants have bet everything on AI. It was supposed to be the future, the untouchable gold rush, the money machine that would never stop. But DeepSeek just changed that rule, and now the entire industry is scrambling to figure out what happens next. That is the story of DeepSeek AI, a small passion project that grew into a disruptor and sent shockwaves through the entire tech industry. In just a few days, it flipped the AI economy, wiped billions off the market, and forced the world to rethink what AI's future could look like. If this story got you thinking about the future of AI, hit that like button, subscribe for more, and let us know in the comments, do you think DeepSeek is the revolution or just another overhyped moment in tech history?